Right, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Scientist died. No, yeah, this was last time, right? To some more Stellaris as the Roman Empire. We were gonna have a chat, weren't we? Yes, I remember. The who to declare war next chat, and well, basically, not gonna fight them because they're my friends and. Cooperating relatively well, plus they're kind of tough and have many allies. Not going to attack the guys to the north, mainly because they have many allies. I mean, look at all this. Mind you, they are at war with both of these, but nah. The silencers over here I can't get to. Everything in this general area hates me, so that's good. And I'm willing to fight them. Now, the Union of Resh is the next one, and the reason I'm not going to fight them is they're in a federation with Miravandia and these guys down here. So whilst these guys down here are fleet power inferior, they're not terribly stronger than I am. The guys up here are also fleet power pathetic. Fleet power equivalent. Yeah, I could join their federation. It will cost us 2 influence each month. We're going to start losing influence. That's how bad it's going to be. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think that pretty much settles it. I need to fight you again until I, you know, wipe you from the face of the earth completely and utterly. But for that, we're going to need to wait 5 more years, or I'm going to pick another target, you know. Either or works here, but, dunno. What are you doing walking through my... Ah, so these two declared each other rivals. That's interesting. Okay, that's good as well. 200 people live in the Roman Empire. I'm curious, though I'm pretty sure we checked this out already. Can we actually even... Ah, yeah, we can, but there's no real way to do it other than checking each and every one individually. So the Savanti Interstellar Hegemony has 160 population, and so far the Husko have 224, and that's it pretty much. Everyone else has way less. Interesting. Okay. Right then.
Situation log updated.
What's the situation thing? Gas Giant Research Station. Do it. Habitable World Survey. I still haven't done that, have I? Yeah, I doubt I'm ever gonna do that now with the with all the borders looking like this. I wonder if it cancels itself when every single system is explored, though I, you know, it really shouldn't, right? Scientist died. What? I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it. What was the... Oh, were you like a science leader that didn't have a job? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, honestly. I think your science leader didn't have a job. That's somewhat interesting. Okay. So we do have all we know. If I go over to planets and sectors, so there's the core sector, which is, you know, Rome and everything else, and there's, goddamn, there's a lot of Reschetti living here. And that's interesting, but yeah, whatever. Colony designation automatic. Create new sector. All systems with 4 jump spirits and all part of the sector will become part of the new sector. Right, so now this is a new sector and I can assign a governor to it. Is that the idea? Okay, done. And that's it, everybody's happy? Is that what we're getting at? Protectorate status. Ah, that's adorable. Don't need any of this, because luxuries distributed. Well, I'm assuming you're getting some from slaves, but I don't know. Wait, Brood Nest Hauna. I need to rename this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's not going to be a brood nest. Alloys? Energy grid? Yeah, energy grid. Okay, good. New contact. Hi, but we're not exactly going to like one another all that much, I'm afraid. Okay, so you've offered them protectorate status because they're pathetic. You're inferior. Not pathetic, though. Interesting. Okay. Great to tell you, I don't care much about what your relationships are one to another. Don't care about much about that either. Okay, this world will need amenities eventually, but for now we can do something else. We can do I can do an energy grid again. I can do a commercial zone. I can do an alloy foundry, which I don't really need. Let's go. Oh, I can't build an energy grid. That's a one-time thing. Sorry. Yeah. Commercial zone? What's that? Trade value and amenities. It's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's going to produce energy as well. I think it's going to produce more than it's going to use up, because trade value is converted into energy.
Expanded.
Which it weirds me out a little bit that there's like, you use energy to build energy. That, I don't know, it just doesn't sit quite right with me, but I don't know, that might just be me again.
Alien Federation formed.
Oh, what happened? Oh, that's... I mean, that's terrible, isn't it? Because the Lavis Suns are... Yeah, the Lavis Suns are... Jesus, okay. So if we now take a look at this, you are what? Has research agreement, yeah, but... I mean, it's not bad, it's just not very good. It could be a million times worse, though, and I think the more we realise that, the happier we will be, because they could be aggressive or even hostile towards us. No, instead, they're interested in very friendly relations with us, and I think that is a glorious thing indeed. Now, let's activate a couple of boosts. You want to offer me gifts. Speaking of, you know, like, see what I mean? Speaking of, there's proof of that right there. Truly, we shall be the best of friends, I'm confident. Well, maybe not, but yeah. Shh. They don't need to know that. Automatic exploration, don't care. Let's do more science. Let's do more science. Right. Okay, what, I need to sell stuff again? Yeah. And market. And sell a lot of them. There you go. Oh, am I no longer protecting my own trade? Mind you, we're doing a great job at suppressing piracy. I'm not even being sarcastic, we're truly doing a great job at suppressing piracy. With just a mini fleet like this one, but the time of mini fleets is long past. Now is the time of the maxi fleets. I'm only partially joking, right? Ballista class, Centurion class. Let's give you 2 of each, but we're gonna give 2 of each to both classes 1 and classes 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, right. So that puts us at 100 out of 67, which we're not going to build yet for fairly obvious reasons. But yeah. After this, maybe. Or after, ooh, more Unity, really? Already? Interesting. I think now's the time we go for prosperity. So what does that do? That's a bit of trade value, it's fine. Well, at least that's what it does immediately. Later on, we're gonna basically just get more resources out of the entire thing in general. Which is pretty cool. With clearable debris, I don't care. Sorry. Well, I'll care in a little while, but for now, it's whatever. Okay, thing is though, my science vessels aren't doing anything. And I can't shake the feeling that there's something that they should be doing. Huh. How peculiar. Right. Well, okay. 3 more years of this, I guess. Because, I mean, I could attack someone else, and I could go after these guys as well, but Why?
Construction complete.
You know. It's not like I'm not doing anything right now, and it's not like this is useless. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm colonizing like 4 or 5 planets at the same time. There's not a lot of people that can say that with any degree of confidence and or meaning. Oof, Admiral died. This is good, but we're gonna have to pay a lot more for our ships now. Mind you, while they're docked, that's not exactly a problem, is it? And they're all docked at Sol, correct? Yes. Yes, both of the fleets are docked at Sol. Okay. So we're even saving money. We're just well, and materials and of all shapes, forms, sizes, and descriptions, but mostly money. Right then, I'm gonna scare the living bejesus out of you when I fabricate claims. I'm probably gonna have to. Here's how we're gonna fabricate claims. There, and like basically this. I want this because I want to get in touch with the
Construction complete.
with the Husko destroyers and start fighting them because that will be fun. Sorry, what? Blessed Templar Grand Duchy wish to declare war against Natfankan silencers. Yes. Well then, we go to make war elsewhere. What are you gonna do about it, right? I know, for the most part, that this isn't gonna do much. Wait, what do you mean I can't? Okay. I'm assuming now I can, right? Yeah. Now, I know this isn't going to do much for me, yeah? I know that even if I take territory up here, it's going to be a pain to keep it because it's going to be disconnected and piracy is going to be rampant and I can't connect the trade lanes to Sol, I'm pretty sure. Even though I do have access to their... Oh yeah, they haven't closed their borders towards me, so maybe I will be able to. I don't know, but it's not about that. It's about RP, right? Now, Rome is not exactly the first person empire, or you know, however you want to call it, to rush to the aid of their allies, especially if their allies are particularly tough, which these guys are, but it's fun, right? It's fun, and there is a good reason to be doing this. First of all, we're going to learn a lot about both of the enemies that we're... Well, both enemies. Both our allies and our enemies. A little bit more importantly than that, tech. We're going to learn a lot from killing their ships, so yeah. There's that. I'm going to build an outpost down here, because they haven't claimed it yet, and I would very much like to. Oh, this place can build a ton of mines. Not that I need them. But be a shame not to, eh? Okay, give me, you know, because this war that's happening right now, I don't really care all that much for it, to be brutally honest with you. But there is one I kind of care about, though. Let's give them 2 more leaders. Yeah. Or governors, sorry. Should I have done this from the beginning? I sort of feel like I should have done that from the beginning. I don't know. Anyways, don't care much about that war. I'll just send both of the fleets off and, you know, in about a year or so, after, you know, a year or so of fighting, that is, they're going to come back and it's all going to be fine. You haven't exactly fortified the living crap out of this place, have you, though? I mean, let's be honest, right?
Sphere of influence expanded.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now? Sphere of influence. Yes, I like that. I really do. Right. Much more focused on the economy and stuff like that. Buildings up, stuff like that, rather than the war over there. I mean, the fleets can do the thing on their own, as far as I'm concerned. Let's go with Star Fortress. I mean, might as well. Improve reactor disruptors. Yeah, I'll take this. Because I know where some of it is, right? Yeah, some of it's right there. Okay. But very important moment for us all. Because we now have a thing that we could spend all of our glorious resources on. What does this mean? Starbase is not connected to the trade network. Let's figure out what the hell's wrong with you. Right, there you go. You're connected to the trade network now. Good. We're upgrading literally every single major space station we own. And our alloys store is just, you know, like...
Construction complete.
Alright, I guess. This is... amusing, to say the absolute least. I'm very curious about what's there. Because, I mean... I'm assuming... Because here's the thing, like, I click this and I don't know where it leads, but it's sort of telling me it might be there, I don't know. So it might be anywhere else in the universe, of course, but, you know... Seems a little bit convenient that it's there, and, yeah, it's not one of those things that seems too convenient, it just seems like, yeah... Might be, you know?
Construction complete.
Are they seriously not attacked yet? That's...
Construction complete.
A tad weird, but fine.
War
I mean, I
declared.
Oh. I read that as the Czech Republic for some reason. I was like, what? Alright, Union of Resh declared war on... Ooh. Well, they're fighting against a confederation, and my money's usually on the confederation, but... They're equivalent to me, and I can probably beat those arseholes, so... Dunno. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, you know what the problem is? Our fleet's going to end up fighting one of our enemies, and that's it. But, I mean, look at this, right? Oh, come on. I was going to say, look at this, we're going to war together, and... yeah, we sort of are, I guess, with your mini fleet and my two massive, gigantic, fuck-off armadas, but, you know... I was hoping we would sort of be in it more together and less you sending off a scouting force. An odd factory. An odd factory, and you're telling me this now? Haven't noticed the bloody thing prior, eh? Wait, what? Oh, sorry, not you. Other one. Yeah, there's a system that just popped up out of nowhere in Rome, or next to Roma. Sol. Next to Sol, which Roma's there as well, but you know what I mean, right? Could you go and... you know, have a bit of a gander, eh? Would appreciate it, thank you. Ooh, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. Let's go and fight them. Let's go and fight them. Haha. I'm gonna start building ships. Oh! You've done something monumentally stupid. I used to know the button. I used to know the bloody button, I forgot. Oh, I've forgotten the hotkey. It was somewhere along these? No? God damn it, I've forgotten the hotkey. It was a hotkey to hide the UI, and while we're looking at this glorious battle, it's actually not that glorious. We're kind of kicking their asses, and there's not a lot of fighting happening. Yeah, that was a little bit embarrassing for them. Oh, there's one enemy ship incoming. Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. Oh, but they've brought another fleet for us to kill. Terrific. The Rubricator, right. At the coordinates for the Rubricator's last known location, we've discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. The settlement consists of tall pike-like towers visible all the way from space. Okay, start digging. Well, you can't start digging yet, right? That's what you're telling me? Sorry. Do I even need to build an outpost there? I'm sort of going to assume yes. That's so cool. But yeah, there you go. We've practically won your war for you, and we're now gonna go home, I think. How many ships have I lost in this stupid endeavour of mine? There's not that many, actually. Alright. Go and fix them and start building their reinforcements as well. So there you go, war's won. You can now go and expand all you want in that general direction, and I hate myself for doing that, but, you know, It was cool, and I like to think that you'd do the same thing for me. Plus, it's probably one of the only times I'll do something like this. And what happened to that tech that you said you were gonna get? The tech was a lie, okay? I lied. But I mainly lied to myself, if that's any consolation. But anyways, we're gonna get a bunch of anchorages now, and that's gonna up the naval capacity, so yeah. That ought to do us well. But, I mean, you know, not to sound overly dramatic, but drop everything. What the hell is this? You know?
Enemy presence exposed.
Enemy presence. Not much of a presence. I mean, look at this. This is a pathetic attack. You can't take out one of their bloody... where would you be without me? Where would you be without me? Right, so we can build a starbase on it. It just doesn't show very well on the borders here. Oh, psh, forgot. Piracy suppression. Right, take this route, and then... I mean, the max piracy here is pretty low, so yeah. Just that route and back, I suppose. A few times. Sure. So, we've surveyed most of the system. A lot of molten worlds. Don't like that. There's too many molten worlds. Usually it's a sign of, you know, someone playing God. Relic World. What? Relic World is 90% habitable. For whom, again, but okay.
Construction complete.
No, God. Yeah, every construction ever attempted, apparently. You know, not just this one, but okay. Right, we need to think a little bit about where we're going to build what. But, spoilers, it's mostly going to be one anchorage next to the other. Most of the time. Over here, yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, you need 3 to get that one. No, just build 2. I reckon. Okay, this one, definitely just building 2. Because we're collecting all the... Yeah, we're collecting all the trade anyway. This one, pretty much the same. Though I might want to build a shipyard there. Nah, it's a bit of an awkward spot. Better be able to, yeah, much better to build it here. So, shipyard and... Anchorage? Yeah, Anchorage, alright. Cool, and you can have a nebula refinery as well. Here, I'm gonna build a trade hub here. Because you can then collect this, and you can... Well, you'll be able to collect that anyway, but yeah, sure, we'll build a trade hub and an anchorage. And the last one... Anchorage. Yeah, you already have a shipyard, so makes sense. Good. There we go. And finally, after all of this, our alloy storage is a little bit shaken up. Somehow, the Grand Duchy is managing to lose this war, by the way. Just don't ask. I don't know. I've won the war for them, and they're still losing it, which doesn't make a lot of sense now that I say it out loud like that, but I think you understand what I mean. It's like, whatever. Anyways, I have got to leave at this point, because I have a cab to catch to go to my other city, and, yeah, well... let this render, upload, and process, and so on and so forth. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series on the channel. Until next time, goodbye, have fun, take care, and, oh, I fully encourage backseat gaming when it comes to this series, because I haven't played Stellaris in ages, so if you have any advice for me or anything, comments down below at any time, and I will do my best to implement it. Bye-bye.